In lessons 18 and 19, we covered calendar time and clock time. In this lesson, we will cover some more miscellaneous aspects related to time. Apart from naming months and clock hours, we also need to express the duration. That is one aspect. Duration in years, months, weeks, days, hours, etc. can be expressed. Then we also want to talk about today morning, today evening, yesterday night, last week, next week, and so on. So those expressions also will cover. Then there will be a brief introduction about the seasons in Japan. Let us look at the counters for counting year as a duration and month as a duration. Nenkan is the counter for year. Kagetsu is the counter for months. If you see the year-related count, there is nothing abnormal here. It just follows the Chinese number with a Nenkan following that. Yon-Nenkan may be a deviant one, where Yon-Nenkan has become Yon-Nenkan, where N is a common ending of the first word and the beginning of the next word that has been omitted. In the case of Kagetsu form, Ikagetsu is for the month 1, or 1 month. Then Rokagetsu and Hakagetsu are the other deviant forms, where Roku Kagetsu has become Rokagetsu and Hachi Kagetsu has become Hakagetsu. Except that these are also very much standard. For the benefit of those who might have joined only in this lesson, I will quickly run through the names. Ichinenkan, Ninenkan, Sannenkan, Yonenkan, Gonenkan, Rokunenkan, Nananenkan, Hachinenkan, Kyonenkan, Junenkan. Ikagetsu, Nikagetsu, Sankagetsu, Yonkagetsu, Gokagetsu, Rokagetsu, Nanakagetsu, Hakagetsu, Kyukagetsu, Jukagetsu. Let us now look at the counters for duration of time in weeks and hours. Shukan is the counter for duration in weeks, and Jikan is the counter for duration in hours. Let us see how they go. Ishukan, Nishukan, Sanshukan, Yonshukan, Goshukan, Rokushukan, Nanashukan, Hashukan, Kyushukan, Jushukan, or Jishukan. Ishukan is actually Ichi Shukan, but combined it has become Ishukan. Similarly, Hachi Shukan has become Hashukan. Jushukan has become Jushukan with a S added. Sometimes it's also called Jishukan for the sake of phonetic convenience. If you look at the Jikan counter, Ichijikan, Nijikan, Sanjikan, Yojikan. Actually, this would have been Yonjikan. It has become Yojikan due to phonetic modification. Gojikan, Rokujikan, Nanajikan, Hachijikan, Kujikan, and Jujikan. So on the Jikan counter list, you don't have too much of phonetic changes except for Yojikan. On the Shukan counter side, we had 3: Ishukan, Hashukan, and Jushukan. Let us look at some phrases for time frame. Let me go through the first row, which will make the structure of this table clear. Ototoi means day for yesterday. Kino means yesterday. Kyo is today. Asu or Ashta means tomorrow. Asatte means day after tomorrow. I will pronounce the words again. Ototoi, Kino, Kyo, Asu, Ashta, not Ashita, Ashta, that I is silent, Asatte. These are the 5 time frames. This row also gives a structure to the table as well as the table to follow. Towards the left you find the past, and towards the right you find the future, and the central column is about the present. So that is a general structure. Now let's go to the second row, which is about week. Senchu is last week, Konshu is this week, Raishu is next week. Sengetsu is last month, Kongetsu is this month, Raigetsu is next month. Kyonen is last year, Kotoshi is this year, Rainen is next year. Konaida is recently, Kontai is this time. Kondo is next time. Mukashi is in the past. Genzai means these days. Shorai or Mirai means in the future. If you look at some kind of pattern, you have to be careful while drawing some patterns here. You will find some kind of abnormalities. Don't try to form some kind of a hard logic with some of the patterns. Konchu, Kongetsu are both for current, but that doesn't mean that Kon always implies present. Kontai also is this time, but Kondo is for future and Konaida is recently. So they form both sides of the present. So that's something to be taken note of. Raishu, Raigetsu and Rainen, all three are related to the future. They apparently indicate next week, next month and next year. So you can say Rai is stands for that next. Senchu, Sengetsu both mean the immediate past, that is the previous. So it can be imagined to mean previous. But if you look at the previous year, it is not Sen-nen, it is Kyo-nen. The Kyo here is can easily get confused with Kyo, which is of today. So you should not draw too much of hard and fast conclusions. You must look at the table. Use these clues for memorizing few of those words, but definitely don't carry the example too far. Continuing on the same time frame pattern, Mae will be before, Ima is for now, and Ato is for after. Then Saisho is in the beginning, Saigo is in the ending. You can say Saisho ni do this, Saigo ni do that, in the beginning do this, in the end do that. That kind of instruction if you want to use, you can use this Saisho and Saigo. Gozen is for morning or AM and Gogo is for PM. Asa is for morning, Hiru is for noon, Yugata is for early evening, Ban is for evening, Yoru is for night. Yube is for last night, Kesa is for this morning, Kyo no Gogo is this afternoon, Konban is this evening, Ashta no Ban will be tomorrow evening. Some of these are a little bit mixed, but I just wanted to still give a relative position of them. These are all phrases which are very commonly used in conversations. So you should know these words. Let me briefly touch upon the seasons. There are 4 major seasons: Haru, spring; March, April, May; Natsu, summer; June, July, August; Aki, autumn; September, October, November; Fuyu, winter; December, January, February. Apart from Haru, Natsu, Aki and Fuyu, we also have Suyu. But Suyu is not a full season. It's only for about 3 to 4 weeks in July, August, April, and that is monsoon. Now let's look at some more expressions. Mainichi stands for every day. Maiban is for every evening. Maishu every week. Maisuki every month. Mainan every year. So it's obvious that Mai stands for every. Itsumo is always. Let's look at some question phrases. Nanji is what time. Nanjikan is how much time, related duration. Nanichi is how many days or what day. Nanshukan is how many weeks. Nanenkan is how many years. These are all duration related expressions. That brings us to the end of lesson number 20. From lesson number 14 onwards, we are dealing with the numbering system, which moved on to the time related lessons in lesson number 18 and 19. In the future lessons, we will be moving away from the numbering system and go to other subjects. Those who want to go through the entire course can go to my channel Avid Trader 100 in YouTube and go through from lesson number 1 onwards. If you subscribe to my channel, it is possible for you to see the alerts about new posts that I may be doing from time to time. I hope you are all enjoying this. Gambatta Kudasai. Do well. Deva Mata.